Thank you guys so much for being on here. I am Sharon. I've been cooking and baking for 20 years, and tonight I'm doing roasting because roasting rocks, man. Roasting is awesome. Roasting is easy. It is a fun, amazing way to actually get high temperature and to impart really, really good flavor in it. So I already have some chicken marinating. I have some chicken breast with the ribs in. With I marinated them with some lemon juice, some hey brother, how are you? Some lemon juice, salt and pepper, some garlic, and some thyme. And I have that just hanging out, kind of getting everything together. Oh yeah, I did put some bay leaf in it. I'm not a southern girl, but I do love, hey, glory to God, yay, thank you so much for being here, but I do really love bay leaf. Thank you. This girl is starting to get back again doing her, food and everything like that, and it's exciting because roasting rocks. Okay, I know that sounds like super like weird and like corny, but roasting does rock. We're gonna roast some asparagus, and I got some potatoes in the back of me, and I already like prepped them and everything like that, so they're already cleaned up. And what I did was I scored them. What does scoring mean? Well, it means that you cut into either flesh or a vegetable and just cut the top so that juices or a marinade or whatever you're trying to impart with flavor gets inside of, thank you so much for inviting folks, gets inside of your food. So that is exactly what we're doing. I'll show you. I already have my pan here. Hello, thanks so much for joining. So here is my potato. So I'm not sure if you can see that, but yes, you can. There you go. You can see I scored it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make like a butter, like garlic, melted, we'll just call it marinade, to put inside of our potato, which is going to be awesome. Then we're going to roast it, and then when the potato is done, it's going to have all this beautiful, delicious, buttery, garlicky, herby flavor imparted inside the potato. So we're going to do that, and we're going to cut our asparagus. How do you find good asparagus? First of all, it's all about the florets. If the florets look like dry and they're looking all, feeble, then you probably don't want to buy those. I always make sure that when I get my asparagus and it's going to be hanging out for a long period of time, well, what I'm going to do is I'll cut the tips kind of just like flowers and put them in water, and then you can use them for you can wait for a couple of days, you can wait a week, and it just sits. It's perfect. It's exactly how you're supposed to do asparagus. A lot of people just take their asparagus and throw it in the refrigerator. Please don't do that. I promise you that what you want to do is cut off the tips like flowers and put them in some water, and it keeps your asparagus really, really nice. Okay? So we're going to do that, and we're going to make a wonderful butter garlicky stuff for our potato and our, hey, Dr. G, hey, brother, how are you? Hallelujah. Okay, brother, thank you so much for being here. So, we got our chicken already marinated. Like I said, I marinated in lemon and garlic, salt, pepper. We got thyme in there and bay leaf. That is going to get roasted into the oven. Hey, hon, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. That is going to be roasted into the oven, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And we're going to impart a lot of flavor in something that doesn't really get flavor. Also, too, big thing, chicken is bland, folks. Chicken's bland, so you really need to impart a lot of good flavor into it. So don't just get like a little dash of salt. What is that? You need to take a nice pinch of salt. You really want to marinate and season your chicken. Your chicken is bland, so don't be serving up Gordon Ramsay or anybody, not even me, some bland chicken. All right, it ain't gonna work. It's not going to work, I promise you. So please make sure that you season it very, very well. Lots of salt, lots of pepper. You know when it's too much, but just trust me. Trust and believe that Sharon is telling you something very, very good. Okay, let us get started here. So I have here I'm going to turn this around. No blanching, you got that right. And no man wants to eat that chicken either. So ladies, if you're trying to keep your man, trust me, you don't want to do that. Okay, so this is going to go over here. All right, so how do you cut asparagus? Well, you take your asparagus and you see where it bends, okay? Where it bends. That's where you want to cut it. So if you have a bunch of asparagus like this one is broken, we'll put you here. If you have a bunch of asparagus, you bend it, see where it cuts off? You want to take this one, put it on the top, and you want to make sure all your asparagus is in one area, and then you want to cut all of it to that area. And now you've cut all of your asparagus, okay? Now you got beautiful asparagus tips. Okay, they're already cleaned off and they're already washed off. And I'm going to add them to the side here, okay? All right, so this moved around way too much. Okay, we're going to go like, there we go. All right, so our potato. Our potato is already cleaned off. I actually have a sponge that is totally dedicated to just cleaning off potatoes. Why? Because all that extra brown stuff is what? Dirt, you guys, and you don't want dirt in your food. So please make sure you get a nice scrubber that you're not scrubbing your pots and your pans with. Use it for your potatoes. Use a brand new sponge and designate it for just potatoes, okay? I promise you, you'll love it. Okay, so we have a metal skewer. We are putting our skewer in our potato just like this, and we're going to score it. Remember I was telling you, so we're just going to take it and just go into the potato. The skewer inside will tell you if you've gone too far, okay? It's a good way of marking it. Okay, so we're going to just continue to keep doing that in our potato. Jason. So here we go. Nice scored. Put that in there. Another potato. We're going to just go ahead, put this in. There we go. And we got it all cleaned up, and we're going to just go ahead and score our potato. Okay? Turn it around and do the same thing on the other side. Beautiful. So, take that off, and now we have a beautiful potato that's ready to be roasted and toasted and everything. Did I get this one? We didn't. So let's do it again. Okay, if you missed it, I promise you, here's another one. Okay, our potato is on our metal skewer. I suppose you can probably use bamboo skewers, but metal is what I have. So we want to just go in the potato just like that. And we are finished. So here we go. Beautiful potato already ready. Okay, so now that we have all that taken care of, I have about 3 or 4 small cloves of garlic in here. We are going to take our knife and we're going to cut half a stick of butter. Why half a stick of butter? Because look at all the stuff that we're getting ready to roast. Okay? Alright, so 1/2 stick of butter inside of our ramekin. We have a little bit of oil. We're going to put some oil in there. That way it doesn't get weird and burns and everything like that when we're painting it on our potato. We need to season this with salt. Nice pinch of salt. Pepper. Good amount of salt and pepper. And basil, okay? I'm going to take some basil. And we're going to do a nice pinch of basil. Okay? Oh, we'll put this back where it belongs. Okay. And then we're going to take this to the microwave and melt it. Pause for stationary identification. So while that is melting, we are going to get our chicken out. Okay? So we're going to put this this off to the side here. We're going to get another Pyrex. I love using Pyrex. And we have our chicken here. Remember I told you our marinade? Well, we're going to take this out. And we're going to put this in our pan. Look at all that wonderful flavor. Okay. Take out the bay leaves. I want them back. So we're taking out those bay leaves. And just a little bit of this marinade. We're going to just douse it on top. Okay, perfect. We're going to wash our hands because Sam and Jella do not play. Okay, we're back. Get our butter. Okay, this smells amazing. Okay, so we have an oven preheated to 400 degrees. 400 degrees. Our chicken is already ready to go inside the oven. It smells divine. We're going to put that in the oven. That's going to take about 35 to 45 minutes on 400 degrees. So then we have our potatoes. We have our beautiful butter garlic mixture. And I have a paintbrush. So we're going to stir that up really quick. Stir, stir, stir. And we're just going to paint our potatoes, okay? So because they're skewered, all that wonderful butter garlic goodness is going to get in the middle of all those potatoes. It's going to be so good. Okay? And we left the skin on because it's going to make sure our potatoes are nice and juicy and perfectly cooked. So we're just painting our potatoes with the butter garlic basil mixture. Okay, look how beautiful that looks. Oh my gosh, everything is better with butter, you guys. Okay, and then we're gonna just pour this on top. Pour it on top. There we go. There we go. Paint a little bit more. Paint those tips. That way they get nice and delicious with our butter garlic mixture. Essentially, you can use this for like all your vegetables, so don't fret, my pet. I promise you that we are imparting some wonderful flavor onto our food. Okay, there we go. And so look how beautiful that looks, okay? And it smells amazing already, okay? So we're going to put this in the oven, and this is going to roast for about the same amount of time as the chicken, okay? All right. So, now, hello. If you guys just joined, thank you guys so much for being here. This is Sharon's Dinner Show. Who is Sharon? I am Sharon. I've been cooking for 20 years, and tonight, roasting rocks. I'm telling you, it rocks. We got our chicken that is marinated with lemon, thyme, bay leaf, salt, and pepper. Wonderfully marinated for about 15 to 20 minutes. That way all the beautiful juices get inside that wonderful muscle of the breast with the ribs already in them. That is in the oven. I'm cooking chicken tonight too. Yes, yes, chicken rocks. And then we got potatoes. We skewered our potatoes and with a metal skewer, and we cut into them. Thank you, Prophetess Misha. I'm sorry, I hope I got that right. Thank you so much for joining. So we cut into them, okay? And we made like nice little cuts inside of our potato. Then we made a butter, garlic, and basil melted butter goodness, and we painted it on top of our potatoes and our asparagus. Corn on the cob and a side salad. Girl, you better get it. You better get it. Yes. Okay. So that's what we're doing. That's all going to be in the oven for about 30 to 45 minutes. So once all of that is done, I will show you guys the end result, okay? Make sure you come back, and when you see me, if you're not already following me, hit the follow button, hit those 3 little dots on the right hand corner of your screen, and get to following me. That way when I come on live, you get to see this beautiful stuff roasting. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for being here. Yay, thank you. I appreciate the follow. So I will see you guys in about 35 to 45 minutes. And this chicken and the potatoes and the asparagus is going to look so amazing. You're going to be like, okay, I'm going to watch this replay so I can get this recipe. Oh my gosh, so simple. And also too, if you guys want to follow me more, you can totally go to bit.ly/my dinner club and you can get into my dinner club. My dinner club is super, girl, oh my gosh. Bay leaves are everything. Hi, thank you so much for joining. Yes, thank you, thank you. Bay leaves are everything, and I'm not even a Southern girl, and I absolutely love, love, love bay leaves. But join my dinner club, bit.ly/ yes, bit.ly/my dinner club. Get into my dinner club. That way you get to see not only my beautiful dishes, but other people's beautiful dishes. And if you're an amateur cook too, or you just love cooking like I do, and I've been cooking for a very, very, very long time, you can go ahead and post your stuff in there too. I am an equal opportunity love foodie. This is a club for foodies and by foodie. So, alright, I hope you guys have a fantastic evening, and I will see you guys in 35 to 45 minutes, girl. Cooking is everything. It's my whole being. It's like how I breathe. It makes me happy to play in my kitchen. That's what I call it. I don't call it cooking. I call it playing, because I get to use a knife. Okay, anyway. Hashtag, that's crazy. All right, I'll talk with you guys soon. See you in 35, 45 minutes.